What's up, everyone? Just want to do a quick recap of my day yesterday at the desk. I didn't get around to making a video at the end of the trading day yesterday, so I thought I would catch up today and get this posted. So kind of talk about the trades and what happened. I made a rookie mistake. I got FOMO'd into a long. I took a minute. I reset, and I ended up taking another trade, and it worked out beautifully. So all in all, ended the day green. But let's just get into what I was seeing in the morning and we'll go over that and then get into the trades. So getting to the desk in the morning, you have this price action. We're sitting below the start of week VWAP, which is something Brian Shannon talked about. We haven't got above it, so we look to make this lower low here, but we get a nice bounce off of the value area low. We take point of control. Now, this is something I look at wanting to probably look at it being long for the day. And a conversation that I've been seeing on X and in our trading community is just talking about eventually all this capitulation, finding a bottom, and then we're going to see a big move back up. But you know what? You can never call the bottom, so I'm not saying that at all. But just by looking at this, we're above New York's previous day's VWAP. We're above the start of day VWAP. So looking at this, I could see for some longs, but again, with this bearish price action all week, it could easily just be making a lower high here and it's just going to pull right back down. But I'm interested now because we're back above point of control, which is a good place for, telling me the buyers have stepped back in. And we're approaching the value area high, which is another great sign that's saying the buyers have stepped back in. So I did something a little different here and just marked up both trades on the same screen just to make it a little easier. And we'll just get into it and go from there. So coming into the market, we're above the point of control. We're approaching value area high. So I'm looking at these longs and I'm interested in the longs. But we have news coming in at 10 a.m. that is the Michigan sentiment numbers. So as market opens here, look, you get this bullish push up. We take the New York V right away, take the New York VWAP, we push higher. I get FOMO'd big time into taking a long here. I don't know what it was about me. Maybe I'm trying to get back the losses from Wednesday still. That's probably what it was, actually. And so I decide to get long where Austin and the other people in the stream are looking short. I get long here at the top. It's silly. It's first break of the range, rule number 1 broken. But I see this move. I'm thinking there's orders sitting up here on Bookmap. I want to take this thing all the way up. I'm just being, just a rookie trading mistakes one by one. I get long here. I raced into this trade. I don't even really have a target yet. And then I see this start a week VWAP above us. And I'm like, shit, what did I do? We're probably going to come up here and reject off it. And I got no room here. I'm going to have a big stop. Like, what's going on? So I get long. Because I raced into it and this is too small of a take profit for me, I leave the trade on. As we come in, I'm thinking I'm going to run into this 10 a.m. news. We're going to get a boost and push higher. So what I had to do was I had to make actually my stop bigger now because if we get wicked out into this New York VWAP, I didn't want to get stopped here. My original stop was down here and I didn't want to get stopped on a news wick. News comes in, boom. What happens? I get wicked out. Comes all the way down, takes low a day. And stops me out basically, right? Just a kick in the balls. So opened myself up to a bigger loss, took $240 loss on that trade. And just at this point, I knew what I was doing. It was just a rookie mistake buying in this high. It wasn't a terrible entry. So as price just shakes out, we get this break below the New York. We get this nice hold of the start of day VWAP. We come above. We kind of reject off in New York. Not really. So I'd call this like almost a break and hold and then retest. Price pushes higher. I get long in here on this New York VWAP break. For some reason, the buyers I have this feeling the buyers are here and the sellers are trying to make a stand, but they just can't. And the buyers clearly come back in and take over. We get up to high a day. I take 3 of the 5 micros off. I'm up $422 on that trade. So I made back my loss. I doubled it basically. I'm good with that. And that's how I wanted to end the day. Ended it green, ended the week green. So I had the 1 tilt day. We'll get into that in a second. Yeah. So those were the trades. Just easy. 1 for 2. This was a unneeded loss, but at the end of the day, it wasn't terrible. Some mistakes were made and some stuff was learned from it. And just the second trade was good. So Now, coming back and looking at the week, we had this, beautiful start to the week, this tilt day, and then I spent the next 2 days getting these, um, getting not these, getting this account that took all the damage, the $1,200 damage this account took that day, getting those losses back. I didn't trade. I have another straight to funded account that's, I believe, $1,100 in profit. And this is the one that was in drawdown. So I just spent the next 2 days just doing some damage control and getting them out. So all in all, I'm ending the week green. This one account is almost out of drawdown. The other account is up $1,100. I'm up almost 1,400 on the week. So all in all, just a great week. Looking forward to Monday coming back and getting the last bit of drawdown, getting this account out of the last bit of drawdown, and working towards a payout on the other account. And yeah, and it's it was a good week of learning mistakes, and this one day really set me back, but I slowly managed to claw back. And it's not about getting all the losses back, just taking your time and just making the right choices and solid trades, and not FOMOing like I did yesterday morning on that first trade. But it's all part of the process. It's all part of learning, right? So stay tuned. Monday's going to be another interesting day in these markets. I see what happens Sunday night and when markets reopen again here, and then coming into Monday morning.